Why do I feel burnt out? This is a question I've been asking myself for some time, and I still don't know the answer. It's been so long since I've waited to play a game. You come home from school and immediately hop onto the first lobby of Call of Duty. It's just something that doesn't happen that much. I don't know if this is an age thing, or maybe something to do with having too many options on the computer, but nonetheless, it is something I think about all the time. Let's look at the point about age. Back when you were a child, you had a few things to do. You would get ready in the morning, maybe play some games if you woke up early, and then you'd go to school. When you'd come home, maybe you'd do some chores and then play some games. After a long and fun day, you would go to bed and do the same thing the next day. In elementary, this would be fine to do because school wasn't serious back then. When middle school arose, you could still do whatever as long as you paid attention and did what you were asked. But then, high school started. Now you had to pay close attention in class, and you would have homework to do. Now, the things you love to do had to be put aside because of new things like taking your education seriously so that you can have a happy life. These kinds of things were a big step for the kids who were just cruising by. After a few months of school, you had summer break and you were free to do whatever for 2 months. On these holidays, you would do a bunch of stuff with your family or friends, and in the lower grades, these would be creative, fun things to do. But now they're just you, sitting and playing games, with or without your friends. If you're playing single-player games, then this burnout might affect you more. I know it has affected me more. So let's get back to the question at hand. Why do I feel burnt out? This might only affect people who play single-player games, or it might only affect those who have too much spare time. But that is a common ground for burnout. You are either alone or you have too much spare time. But it might also be linked to playing too much. When I played Fallout for 100 hours straight, it felt great. But as the hours flew by, you can only get so much enjoyment from looting. And that's where variables start adding up, and it gets sort of dicey. Some things trigger it, some things don't. It's all a mix-up. When people feel burnt out on games, they might think they're too old or that they can't get any more enjoyment from games. And that's something I don't know how to answer. Whether it be them coming to conclusions too early, or that their game library is too shallow. I don't know. I myself have burnt out, and I know others that have too. I've asked them why, but they don't know either. And they come to these same conclusions. I end this video by saying that if you feel burnt out and it feels like effort to play a game, you should try and make the game different, or maybe make up a challenge for yourself. This way, there is some creativity, and it might bring back some childhood memories.